Hey, what's up, guys? I just had a situation that I feel like needs to be addressed if you're an Uber Eats driver, and this is something that everybody knows. And if you do Uber Eats, you're definitely going to encounter going to a restaurant and arriving at the restaurant and the food not being ready.
Hello, sir.
Yes?
Hi, thank you so much for patiently waiting on the other line. So I already found the notes of the previous supervisor who assisted you about this, and he informed you that once you have completed a trip, you will be properly compensated because the time component is also included once the system has manually calculated your fare. That is why you have the app running while you're on your way to the delivery of the customer. So for this one, sir, as per checking, you are actually paid $21.53 for this trip, but we less the Uber Eats fee. That's why on your end, you only see $16.15 reflecting on your end because the Uber service fee is already deducted to that. And you're actually paid accurately as well as the time that you have waited right there at the restaurant to pick up the order as well as the time that you have spent going to the delivery address of the customer. So I'm afraid there's no adjustment that I can be able to provide for this one.
Well, also, I didn't talk to a guy. I talked to a female supervisor. Yo, what's up, Superior Bronzer?
For this one, log in is for a girl or for a guy because it really depends.
Well, I'm just
So I
saying.
cannot
You said
specify
you
that one.
said that he stated. I was just letting you know the supervisor I talked to was definitely a woman, and even all right. So if I add up everything that I'm supposed to make, it should have been close to $24 an hour. It should have been $24 for the trip. So with the $5 fee taking off, I should have made $19. And that's everything that's added.
Mhm.
That's everything that I have added up right. So if I go to the trip details, if I go to the fare details, I get paid. I get paid 134 for the distance, 113 for 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 the time. I got paid $12.93, which that should have been itself um $16. What did I say? $16? Well, let me do the math again real quick.
Mhm. $16, sir, and 15 cents. That is the amount that you have received for this trip
No, hold
and
hold on, you
already less
net.
the
Hold on.
Uber
Let,
Eats
let
fee.
me finish real quick. So, for 61 minutes was the trip, the total of the trip. So, I was on the trip 61 minutes times 0.28, right? That's $17.08 right there. So if you add, so $17.08, $17.08 times $1.34, right? That's let me just add up all of this. That's $1.34 plus 1.34 equals, that's 18.42 that I'm already supposed to make. Uh, Plus 113. Oh my god, where's my calculator? Plus 1.13. That's 1955 right there. And I think the last one was $1.75 plus 75 cents. So that's $20.30. And I have a question. How much do I get paid for the actual order itself?
We do not have the actual breakdown of that, sir. The only thing that we have right here as the breakdown would be the distance, the time, the pickup fee, as well as the drop-off fee.
Okay.
Those are the only things that we can be able to see right here onto the account.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. What does it say that I should get paid for distance?
This one, sir, without already less the Uber Eats fee, you have been paid $1.34 for the distance.
And what should
the time component is the one that is has the more fare. You receive mostly from the time that you have spent there at the restaurant because you were paid $12.93 for that specific trip, already less the Uber Eats fee.
So how much do you have for the time?
This one, sir, is $12.93.
Okay, so just
the one that was computed by the system.
Okay, so that's what I'm trying to say. If I waited 61 minutes, right, and it's 0.28, right, I get, for the time, I get paid 28 cents for every minute that I wait. I waited 61 minutes, right? 61. Oh my gosh, I hate doing this. Let's see. 61 minutes times 0.28 is $17.08, not $12.53. So you're shorting me a total of $5 that you're not paying me. It has it clearly on the Uber app where I waited a hour and 1 minute, which is 61 minutes. Times 0.28. Knob. Matteo, what's up, Matteo? What does NOBB stand for? Do you mean noob? I'm not even playing nothing. I'm sorry, I'm on a live stream right now, basically posting this video to let people know how Uber does. So basically, I'm supposed to get paid $17.08.
Because for this one, sir, yes, we do have the information on your Uber account about the total time that you have waited there at the restaurant to pick up the order. But as per checking right here, your fare was never adjusted down. That's why the system is the one who manually calculated your fare for the trip. And as per checking, you were already paid accurately. If you want to dispute the information, you can go ahead, sir, and write into us.
Well, just let me talk to a supervisor, please.
May I know the reason, sir, for the reason why you wanted to talk to my supervisor?
The reason why is because you're obviously not understanding. It has on the app itself that I like. It has like a breakdown of what I read to you earlier. You get paid 0.28. You get paid 28 cents a minute, right? Right beside that fare fee, it shows that I've waited an hour. It has an hour and 1 minute, right? So an hour and 1 minute is 61 minutes. So 61 minutes times 0.28 is $17.08, not $12.53. So that is completely uncalculated. That's $5 more. I'm supposed to get paid $5 more than what you were stating. And even in the first thing, you're saying that I should only get
restaurant at around 3:15, and you were able to get en route to the delivery at 3:47.
No.
So that is just 32 minutes, sir, based on the information that we have right here. Your travel time from the restaurant to the delivery location, that is the one that has a long period of time, sir, wherein you left the restaurant at around 3:47 and you arrive at the delivery location at around 4:44 due to the traffic, as you've mentioned.
It said, all right, I'm gonna read it to you again. When I click on this, it says your base pay is your paid based on expected delivery duration from your arrival in the restaurant to the meal drop-off. The duration may be updated to reflect real-time conditions that affect trip time, like changes in food prep time, the customer's location, or traffic. Right beside that, at the bottom of the thing, it says duration 1 hour and 1 minute, right? And it says the rate is 0.28 minutes. So if you add that together, that's $17.08, not $12.53. So on the app itself, it is stating that I should get paid $17 an hour, and that's not included the fees that you're talking about on the other hand. It has nothing to do with that.
The $12 there that you have received for that time, that is already less the Uber Eats fee.
I understand that. So you're stating that I should have gotten $17.08, but Uber took away $5, so that's why I have $12.53.
I cannot be able to see the total breakdown. The only breakdown that I see is already less the Uber Eats fee, sir.
Well, see, that's why I would rather talk to a supervisor, because I've worked for Uber for like 2 years, and usually the problem never gets fixed unless I actually talk to a supervisor. Because I understand it's not your fault, but I know you can't use the same discretion as someone who has the capability of a supervisor's position. So that's why sometimes I wouldn't, like, you're not allowed to do a lot. You can only say a certain amount of things. You can't look at certain things and all that. A supervisor has that capability to do it. So that's why I would always rather talk to somebody who is a supervisor rather than somebody who is not. Like, if I have a problem with a restaurant, I'm not going to go and talk to the employee. I'm going to go talk to the manager or the general manager. You know, that's kind of the way that I like to handle business. And I've been ripped off. I've been definitely not paid for what I'm supposed to get paid before, and I've had to talk to a supervisor to get the situation fixed.
Even if I will transfer this call, sir, to the supervisor, they will also tell you the same information.
I'm just gonna let you know, if you want to look up my YouTube channel, you know how many I've heard that 10 times, and every person that said that has been proven wrong. And I know you're allowed to say it's not like anytime. All right, like I've talked to over. I'm lowballing it. I've talked to over 50 different agents over the 2 years that I had, and every person has said the same exact thing that you said. So I know you're told to say that, and every single time that somebody's told me that, it has not been the case when I talked to the supervisor. Even earlier today, the same situation just happened to me. That's why I talked to a supervisor and not the agent. And he told me one thing that I had to do. I talked to the supervisor, and she basically let me do what I was asking to do, because he wanted me to cancel the order while I was in front of the location, even though I had to deliver it all the way there. And he told me there's nothing you can do. If you talk to my supervisor, they're gonna say the same thing. I talked to the supervisor. She told me to mark it as delivered, and I would still be paid for it. And that's what happened. So that's another reason why I would like to talk to the supervisor. Also, just to let you know, you are on live YouTube right now, so everything you are saying is being recorded. I know you probably don't care about it because you're probably not in the United States anyway, and it really does not matter. But this is not the way you handle customer service or handle people that work for Uber. If I ask to talk to the supervisor, no matter what you think is the outcome or anything, you're supposed to be like, okay, sir, I will put you on hold and try to get a supervisor. You don't tell me, like, try to divert me away from wanting to do what I'm asking to do. You're supposed to support me, not be unsupportive. And if I'm asking to talk to a supervisor and you're not letting me do that, you're being unsupportive. So you are going against what your job is there for. Is your job just in your job? It like did not call support?
As you have mentioned, sir, you have been on Uber for years, and you know that once you ask for a supervisor, of course, we cannot be able to give it directly to you because we'll have to double check.
No, that's not the case. A lot of y'all don't know how to do your job. So that's why it happens. And I've talked to supervisors and put complaints in, and every time I talk to the supervisor, they're like, no, they should have put me on the phone right away. Every single time I talk to a supervisor. You know what I mean? I'll give you the name of my channel. You can look it up. It's my name. You can see how many people I've put out. I've gotten thousands of views on the videos. So, just like I asked you again, I'm going to ask you one more time. Can I please talk to your supervisor?
Just kindly stay on the line, sir. I'll go ahead and look for an available supervisor for you.
See how easy that was?
Is it okay, sir, if I will put your call on hold while I'm looking for an available supervisor?
Of course. I said that. I'm willing to wait on hold, but that's all I wanted is to talk to a supervisor, not to hear you say that I can't.
Okay. Just please stay on the line, sir.
Jeez Louise, God. Like, sometimes I fully do not understand the thought process of certain people. And just like I was saying before, like, you need to call in and you need to do your due diligence to try to get what you're owed, because they definitely should pay you more money. I got paid more. I got to keep the food that I had and all that, and I still got paid. Yo, what's up, Patrick? How you doing? I'm sorry. I so agree. I'm sorry I was ignoring everybody, but I was just kind of focused in the call. And it's the culture thing. Like, I have no problem with foreign people and what they do, but they're like, when it comes to jobs, they're like robots. And to me, a lot of them put the bad stereotype on why people don't like foreign people. I don't care. I think everybody should be here, but it comes to, like, there's a lot of Americans that can't do their job correctly. And and to me it's ridiculous. Like, how hard is it to just put me over to somebody? So basically the video is, if you arrive to a location, you wait over a certain amount of time, you need to call in and make sure that they're going to compensate you for it, because if not, you're going to wait a long time and they're not going to do it. So what I suggest is, once you're there and they make you wait a long period of time, definitely mark it as not delivered, like not ready, so they start counting that clock down, because if you don't do it, you're not going to be compensated for it. You also should call in support right away to have evidence that you've been waiting that long. Then also, as soon as you get your food, call in and let them know that you picked your food up to have the time. When you arrive to the location, make sure you text the customer and let them know it was not your fault, it was the restaurant's fault. Also, what you're going to need to do is call support again once you drop off the food and let them know that you did it and what time you did it, and then wait and check to see if they compensated you for your long wait time and all of that. And that's exactly what you need to do, because if not, you're going to wait a long time, you're going to be frustrated, and they're not going to pay you what you're worth. So that's what it is. If you have any other questions surrounding what you do if you're waiting a long time, please feel free to ask. Put it in the comments. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Also hit that like button, and as always, have a wonderful day. And I'm also going to put the link to my code to get hired for Uber. We both get money if you do it, so please do it. And have a wonderful day. Peace, love, happiness, and I will see y'all